Alright, so how's it going, guys? So I made a previous video of part 1. We put Kawasaki Mojave shocks on Candace's four-wheeler, which are these suckers here. Let me show you. These are the Mojave shocks, front and back. So when I was reading on them, they were supposed to be 15-inch or whatever, but anyways, it turns out they're like a ½ inch long, but they work really nice. So what we decided to do was, while we were at this, she rode it with the shocks on and everything, and it felt good, but it raised the ride height about an inch on the front. And so when it was in the air, all the ball joints were actually bound up. So then what we decided to do, here, I'll show you here real quick. Well, I decided to modify the whole control arms and paint them to match the frame, kinda. So this bracket here, so the hole right here, the second one out, that would actually be where the factory shock mount was. So then we have a hole so we can raise it, and with this hole right here, these shocks fit perfect, and the suspension feels way better. And then if for any reason at all I added another one in case you would want to lower it for any reason. But then I went ahead and painted them, tried to get as close as I could to match the factory frame color, but they look pretty cool if you ask me. But so now what we're gonna do, or I'm gonna do because Candace isn't here, is I'm gonna go ahead and put these on and we'll see how they look. So I got this all torn apart. I'll have to put the control arms on, mount the shocks back, and go through and bleed the brakes and everything, and then we'll see how it rides today, hopefully. But stay here and watch. Hopefully it looks cool. It's pretty cool. So, loosely, there's one side. My hand are too dirty. Let me just show you guys what it looks like. From the front anyways. So, there we go. And her four-wheeler came with wheel spacers, which it actually makes it ride really nice, and she doesn't go off any big jumps or anything. But if we ever had a problem, we just get new A-arms altogether, which I priced a new set before I went ahead and welded this, but I think they came out nice. So I'll tighten this side back up and then start the other side. Alright guys, so I got the one side put back together. I'm going to show you real quick. I got the wheel on, everything tightened up, everything but bleeding the brakes and greasing the zerts. I'm going to show you this real quick before I start the other side. So I got it on the lowest setting right now. But the nice thing about having the different holes is all you got to do is take the pressure off the wheel, and I can just pull that bolt and switch that to any one of those holes that I want to, and that'll adjust the ride height. And then after I adjust the ride height, I can use the factory little cheap preload adjuster on the spring right there, and then adjust the preload on the shocks on each side. So I don't know, I think it looks pretty sweet. Tell me what you guys think. I'm going to put the other side together, and then I'll show you guys when it's all done. And I forgot to tell you, while we were working on all that, me and Candace decided to work on her bumper too, so we painted her bumper to match her A-arms. I'll show you guys. She's got the same bumper I have. We both have the AC Racing bumper on them, but she wanted hers to look a little bit different. So we went ahead and color matched hers to red, just like the control arms. And it's actually pretty cool if you get the light right. And it's hard to see through the camera. But it actually has a really nice anodized look to it. But that's her bumper. I'll throw that on after I get the control arms back on. And we'll see how it looks, then we'll see how it rides. Alright, the whole front end's put back together. I'm going to lower it down, check it out. I got it set on the lowest setting right now for ride height. So I'm going to set it down, start it up. I'm going to take it in the yard and kind of see how it feels now. But hopefully you guys can see that. It's all put back together. I already bled the brakes and everything, so should be ready to go. So the second sit's pretty good. Give it a try. I got the wrong key. Well, I think it feels pretty good. I couldn't get it to bottom out or anything, so that's positive. But it's not mine, so we'll see what Candace thinks after she rides it for a while. I'm out of breath now. Out of shape. Alright. So, there it is. Kawasaki Mojave adjustable suspension. Front and back, actually. I don't know if I said that. But, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you want to see.